How do you like it so far?
Have we started? What's happening?
Yeah.
Is this it?
This is it?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are starting now.
Okay.
I've been loving Amsterdam. I've never been to Amsterdam before, and I really, really have been having a great time.
I disagree. I have not had that great a time yet. I haven't seen enough. I'm holding judgment until after the Van Gogh Museum. How difficult is it to get the honesty right?
That's the first time.
He was telling me that somebody in his junket with would always restate the question.
In the most sarcastic way, and he just did it. He's like, sorry, guys. What was the question? How hard is it to get the honesty?
How hard is it to get the honesty right?
How hard is it to get the honesty right? Is that your question?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's how they would do it.
No, that's the fun part of
Yeah.
of making the movie is trying to, be credible and to care about what you're talking about and be honest. And Amy's very,
Honest person.
brutally honest, and she doesn't mind revealing herself and doing something very personal. I think that's what makes it funny is it is the truth, and you care about her, and you care about her struggle, and that's what makes you invest in it.
What makes Judd stand out from other directors?
To restate the question.
What makes Judd stand out from other comedy directors? Is that your question? I would say just the collaboration. I mean, I felt, my first time ever in a movie was Knocked Up, I think.
That was your first part?
That was my first time,
Or second part?
Oh, I was in You, Me, and Dupree for like a second. But that was my first scene where I was me and it was Katherine Heigl and, and...
That was a big scene, too.
And we had a big scene. It was a big turning point in the movie. And so I was very nervous, but I got... he's so collaborative and it's so loose and so much of it is what you bring to, and then going and, I remember doing my scene in Knocked Up and thinking, that was very nice that he let me do all these, improvise all this stuff, but none of that's going to end up in the movie. And then I saw the film and it was like all in the movie. And then... But
then I tell people I wrote it.
And then he says he wrote it and
That's
he makes
the key to
more
that.
money.
I was nominated for a Writers Guild Award for Best Original Screenplay. So thank you. Which comedy can I watch over and over? Being There, right? Harold and Maude, Terms of Endearment, Broadcast News, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Borat, Airplane,
I would add...
Zoolander, Horse Feathers.
Horse Feathers by the Marx Brothers.
Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
I would have Duck Soup in there. I would have Raising Arizona in there. I would Love and Death by Woody Allen. I would have Blazing Saddles. I would have Life of Brian and Holy Grail, Monty Python movies. Waiting for Guffman, Spinal Tap, Best in Show.
What was the first piece of comedy? Say that again. Excuse me.
Maybe we can leave it.
I'm so sorry. We are so burnt out. And he's, why is this happening now that he started doing this? This was something I talked about like 2 days ago, and he just sprung it on me.
No, what was the question again?
Don't do it.
The first piece of comedy that made an impression on you.
Oh, wait. What was... Okay, wait. What was the first piece of comedy that made an impression on me?
Well, first piece of comedy that made an impression on me. I already said My Python, the Holy Grail, the scene with the Black Knight where he gets his arms cut off, and the guy wasn't acting hurt. Yeah, and he says merely a flesh wound. I remember seeing that as a kid, and just being totally shocked by how funny it was, but how kind of that he wasn't hurt, and that's why it was funny. It was I'd never seen anything that crazy before, and I felt like it gave me this weird leg up at school because their parents wouldn't let them watch Holy Grail or any of these things. But
I remember watching Annie Hall and the scene where the kid's saying, "But if the universe expands, then one day it'll break apart."
Yeah, because the universe is constantly expanding, and then the doctor says the universe won't expand for millions of years, Albie, and we got to enjoy life right here while we can, right? Huh? And he's smoking a cigarette. Yeah.
That kind of blew my mind. It was the first time I even heard a lot of those ideas. Not just like Woody Allen talking about how could we laugh when there's so much pain in the world.
Also, there was also a joke in Life, Love and Death when the guy says, "My father owned a very small piece of land," and his dad takes a small clump of dirt out from under his shirt, and he says, and the guy goes, "Dmitry Pavlovich, I would like to buy your land," and he goes, "This land is not for sale. Someday I hope to build on it." And it's just this clump of dirt in his hand. And he goes, "My father was an idiot, but I loved him." And I just remember being a kid and falling on the ground laughing at that. What's at the core of it? I don't know. I just feel like this sounds so lame, but like why I've always, like I remember telling my dad, I had a basketball game and I was like, I'm not very good at sports. And I remember being like kind of down on myself. I was in third grade, so I'm 9 years old, and I said the only things I'm good at, I know a lot about movies, and I'm funny, and nothing's changed.
One day I will combine that with basketball and play basketball with LeBron James.
One of the best comedies ever.
What's
the one thing that we do?
We do better than anyone. What's the one thing we do better than anyone?
Fuck. No, I'm joking.
If we did that well, we wouldn't be in this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in this business. I have a 7-month-old daughter, and I can make her laugh better than anyone right now, so that's good. I have like a special thing. I just like look at her across the thing, and she'll start laughing really hard, and everyone else tries to do it, and then she won't laugh, but with me.
You know what that turns into? They turn 12.
Resentment.
Yeah, they turn 12. They go, "Dad, all those things you say that you think are funny aren't, so can you please stop saying them?"
That's already happening. My daughter's 5, and she's like, "Shut up." I'm the voice so I was Fear and Inside Out, and so I'm the voice at Disneyland when you walk in, like the caution voice, and my kids just went to Disneyland yesterday, and so it's my voice being like, "All right, everybody, remember," like, as a thing. They were so embarrassed by her. My wife said the kids were like, "Oh, God," and they're 5 and 3, and they're already like, "Ugh, it's our dad, that sucks." So, but I guess I understand that.
My dad had sex with Amy Schumer on a couch.
Oh, that means he's got so many STDs. Might have now like the outbreak monkey.
The character of Amy.
Yes, the character in the movie.
Gave you STDs.
Yes, not Amy in life. God damn it. You got to do it really sarcastically.
First time you were in Amsterdam?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never been here before. It's really fun. I'm having a great time. Last night we hung out a little bit. Yeah, at the Red Light District. I was like, "Mom?" She was like, "Keep moving. Keep moving. I can't hear you." She was like, "Working with my mouth." We did see that, though. We walked by and was like, "Oh, no."
We saw some guys leaving.
The guy leaving, and a woman went like that. And we went, "Aw."
But maybe she had an itch.
The inside of her mouth.
She had a canker saw.
The guy just left something inside her mouth. Anyway.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Good night.